I work hard to earn my pay, and I saved real big today at All-American Ford.
Hey everyone, I'm Jason Smino, the Marketing Director for the All-American Auto Group, and this is the All-American Auto Mall and Old Bridge Updates podcast. Doing kind of a dual recording here with some video on my webcam and also obviously the audio for the podcast. So I'll keep myself up on the screen for a little bit, but I do have some stuff to show. So for all the listeners out there on the regular podcast, I recommend going to our Facebook or Instagram pages to kind of see this and get the full effect of it. But I'll reference where you could find stuff when I'm looking at it as well. So this is like I said, the All-American Auto Mall and Old Bridge Updates podcast. This is episode number 32. Last episode 31, I talked a little bit about April Fool's Day. I talked about the upcoming Bronco Roadshow, which I'll actually touch on more in this episode as well. And then also the Outback, the Subaru Outback Wilderness reveal. So let's start there. And basically, the 2022 Subaru Outback Wilderness package or trim level, however you want to call it, was revealed last week. It's up here on the screen. I'm just on Subaru.com. It's an absolute fantastic looking vehicle. Cannot wait to get this in. Big off-road edition for these Subaru vehicles. It's a wilderness package or trim level, and it's going to come out for other models as well. They're just starting with the Outback. Customers can start to reserve this model fairly soon, to be honest with you. I think the last I heard from the rep, it might be starting next week. So we'll be posting a lot about that. So that if you're more interested in the Subaru Wilderness Outback, please listen to episode 31 where I discuss it a little bit more. Keeping with Subaru, because I forgot to mention it last week, posted it on our Instagram page, so All American Subaru in Old Bridge. We customized a 2021 Crosstrek, so it's showing on the screen now, and you can find it on our Instagram page. It's this really nice white Crosstrek that we customized with some orange trim, orange accents. We gave it a 2-inch lift kit. And then some other stuff like a blackout package, darkening of the taillight, stuff like that. So it's on our Instagram page, looks really cool. Inventory is going to continue to be a problem. I've talked about it on this podcast before for all manufacturers nationwide. But, the more we try and customize, it'll be dependent on the inventory that we have when we actually stock a custom unit. So this is our first Subaru one we've done in a while, so I kind of wanted to draw attention to that. And showcase it. Moving on to the next topic. So a cool event that my sister-in-laws are involved in with helping out our main charity partner, Jar of Hope. So they're helping run this Spring Forward for Cure virtual 5K, if I could say that all in one sitting. It's this virtual 5K, it's a challenge. You could go and register. You can find the information on Jar of Hope's Facebook page. I have it up on the screen now. I did share it on our dealership Facebook page. So it's a Flip Cause website that you could go to. You could read all about it. They have different packages that you could sign up for. You win different stuff or you get entered to win in a raffle for different stuff depending on the level of event registration you have. So definitely check that out. It's running from now until Mother's Day, so May 9th. So you have about a month that it's going to run for. Again, really cool virtual 5K. Supporting Jar of Hope, all of the proceeds go to Jar of Hope. Sticking with Jar of Hope too, I wanted to mention that today, actually in a little bit, Jim from Jar of Hope and the Jar of Hope team are coming out to our Subaru dealership, All American Subaru here in Old Bridge. And we're going to do a check presentation for the Subaru Share the Love event that we had in December. Basically, it's this event where whenever anybody buys or leases a Subaru from about mid-November to December, they can automatically choose a charity for a $250 donation, and All American Subaru and the Savino family added $50 to that. So basically per vehicle is $300 donation, and there's a bunch of national charities, but then there's a hometown charity for each Subaru dealership. Ours was Jar of Hope. Our salespeople did a fantastic job of kind of presenting that to the customer, and the customers did a great job of choosing our hometown charities. I've talked about it before. Obviously, Jar of Hope means a lot to us, but for any of these Subaru Share the Love events we've had each year, we always want the money to go to the hometown charity so it stays local rather than the national charities. So that check presentation is coming up later today. Going to be great to see Jim and the team present the check. Our All-American Subaru in Old Bridge team helped raise over $52,000 for Jar of Hope. So just fantastic. So look out for pictures on our Subaru social media pages about that later on, probably today or tomorrow. So moving on to an amazing announcement I'm very excited for. It's kind of been a long time coming now. Something I've been working on. We even worked on it, tried to put it together last year, but everything with COVID, kind of hindered it. But very excited to announce and welcome New York Met first baseman Pete Alonso to the All-American family. Basically, we made a deal with his agent, and obviously he's excited about it and wanted it. Where he got this awesome customized black Mustang Mach-E from us. We did a custom satin black wrap on it. It looks, literally, the agent said to me, Pete Alonso's agent, this great guy John, said that it looks like the Batmobile. Like, he was so excited about how the wrap came out. These wraps have been very, very popular recently. We can do it on any vehicle. We've done a few of them on the Mach-E's now because they look really good on it. But anyways, Pete Alonso wanted a Mach-E, so we customized it for him. We did the black wrap. We did some tints on the windows. We did some color matching and black gloss and blackout packages for the logos, emblems, the wheels. So we did a nice job on it. The pictures are on social media, of course. You could see, that I'm clicking through them now on our Instagram page. If you're listening on the podcast and you've been on our social media pages, we posted about it a couple times now. So just looks fantastic. Really sleek, really nice vehicle. And the Mach-E is very, very popular so far. It's getting a lot of attention nationally. And locally, our customers have really embraced it and gotten excited about it. And obviously, having somebody like Pete Alonso behind it now is just fantastic. So I'm obviously a really big Mets fan, really big Pete Alonso fan. So this partnership specifically was very exciting for me to help put together and help make happen. So I'm very proud of it on a personal level, very proud of it for our dealership. Obviously, somebody like Pete Alonso and his agent, they're not going to work with, just any Ford dealership. They really liked the fact that we're family owned and operated, that I was dealing with him personally. A lot of the different aspects about our dealership, the common ones that I bring up all the time, that, we're number one in New Jersey in terms of Ford dealership. Our Ford group as a whole is probably one of the top Ford groups in the country, certainly in the Northeast. So our selection is always tops, our pricing, obviously, there's a reason how you get to number one. And it's that experience, it's the pricing, it's the selection, it's all that stuff. So very exciting stuff. Love that I got to announce it. This last couple of weeks got a little crazy, leading up to opening day. Obviously, the Mets didn't even get their first series in because of COVID protocols, because of the Washington Nationals. So, Pete Alonso, I know, traveling-wise, was in a little bit of limbo there. And then the Mets started on the road. So they're finally home, actually, today. Just very, very exciting. Can't wait to continue to share stuff on it. Pete's going to do some videos for us eventually. We're trying to work out the logistics when it comes to COVID, because obviously, we can't get into a regular studio or anything like that right now to be able to create some content. So we're going to figure out a creative way to do it, and there's going to be a lot more coming on this in the future. So stay tuned. And then really exciting also that happened this week. I swear, when it rains, it pours here. Lot of exciting stuff happening and vehicles starting to come in now. We're really ramping up our custom and specialty inventory. So obviously we have, number one in Roush and Shelby. We've been that for a while now. And inventory last year, with everybody because of the COVID situation and the shutdowns, it was tough to get a lot of these crazy trucks and crazy vehicles. So now we're finally starting to get back there where we've ordered a lot and a lot are starting to come in. So basically the first one we've gotten in a really long time came in this week. It's from Tuscany Motors, which I'll probably go into in a different episode of their connection with Shelby America and Ford Motor Company in general. But they're basically an upfit company, a performance company. And they created this Badlander edition for the F-150. It's been out on one of the Chevy trucks for a while now, I think, but this is the first year that it's actually out officially on the F-150. So if you check out our Instagram page and Facebook page and Twitter, we have some pictures posted of the first one that came in. Looks incredible. I love the Badlander badging that it has. It's got an emblem on the side. It's on the floor mats. It's in a couple different spots. The wheels and the rims have really gotten a lot of attention so far. A few customers have reached out and asked if they could just get that on their F-150 currently, which of course, we have something similar from an aftermarket standpoint. So a lot of exciting stuff with Tuscany Motors, Shelby America, and Roush Performance of these vehicles that are going to start to come in. And speaking of Shelby, we also posted pictures on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter that this week the Shelby America rep for our region stopped by. This great guy named Ty. I'm going to see if I could have him on one of my podcast episodes because he just knows so much about Shelby. It's crazy. He came by with his Shelby demo, which was actually the all-new 2021 Shelby F250 Super Baja. So this is the first year they've done this with the Super Baja. It's an F250. It's lifted, obviously. It's huge. It's great. It looks incredible. So much power in it. So check out those pictures. That's great. We actually, I believe we ordered 5 of them with Shelby. 2 of them were pre-sold already, and 3 of them should be coming in for stock. So if you're interested in that vehicle, those are going to go quick. I definitely recommend potentially trying to put a deposit on those. I don't think they'll be around for a while. Again, the initial F-150 Baja Raptors that we get every single year, they go very quick when they come in. So this one's just kind of bigger and badder, and I think it's going to do real well. So that was exciting to see that. Again, that was the Shelby demo, the Shelby's reps demo that came in. So we got a sneak peek of it, and I snapped some pictures that we posted. The last thing I wanted to talk about and kind of show was our Bronco Roadshow. So it's coming up towards the end of this month. It's Thursday, April 29th. I'm showing right now on this recording, this video, the page, the registration page. So it talks about the experience, meeting the all-new 4-door Bronco. It has directions to us. And then the important part is that it's registration only and it's invitation only. So because of COVID restrictions with Ford Motor Company, because they're sending these Bronco specialists, we can only have a certain amount of people here each hour. So you do have to go online. You have to register for this event. You have to select your time. You could see on the screen now that an hour time slot from 5 to 6 has already filled up. So they're going to go quick. I know we've gotten tons and tons of registrations in. There's probably at least a few spots left for each time slot. So if you're interested and available that day and you want to see the all-new Bronco, I would highly recommend registering. We're going to have 2 of the 4-door full-size Broncos in that day. We're going to have a few Bronco specialists from Ford Motor Company performing walkarounds, informational demos. I believe they're going to do a demo on how quick and easy it is to remove the doors, which is very important to these Bronco customers. So there's going to be a lot of exciting stuff that day. So again, highly recommend checking it out. Check out the page. It's on our Facebook page as an event. You can get to this registration page and also from Instagram and our website as well. So check out that registration page, and I hope to see you there. So that concludes. We'll see what comes along this week. Check our social media pages because new stuff's coming in every day. I'll talk about it on this podcast as more stuff comes in. And look out again for the check presentation for Jar of Hope that we're hosting in a little bit. I'm very excited about that because that's a great thing we're doing. And that's it. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks.